Well, it's not deja vu, it's time to bottle the pear cider, perry, cider, whatever you want to call it. It's pear juice and it's fermented, and I'm going to drink it, irrespective of what you want to call it. But anyway, it's Homebrew Wednesday yet again. They don't have to come around quick, certainly quicker than my paydays anyway. So, we have the essential items for bottling: 1 glass and a bottle of hayseed by Smutty Nose. Be rude not to, really. So, after last week's disappointment on the element front, we managed to put in a return anyway, and obviously was offered a refund. Seems they have to pay for the postage, and Britain back to China would be rather expensive. So I got a refund within 24 hours and have promptly found another person that sells them, and well, let's hope it's second time lucky. So that's it for there. I've done an order with homebrewcompany.ie again, so I may tag it on at the end of this one, as I'm filming Sunday in the rain and wind, which is probably why you can hear the plastic sheeting flapping around as the tail end of the storm is now pushing its way across the Ukraine. I think there's going to be a wet and dreary day this coming week, but you had a little bit of fortune this week, as much as our homebrew department, because there isn't a homebrew department, that would sound very OTT, at our homebrew shelving at work. It's been a little bit sparse. We've had a couple of deliveries in, so they've been restocking the shelves and going through some old stuff, and some was now, or some of the old stock which is never sold, it's gone out of date. So one of my colleagues came walking along with a little bag, said, the boss's wife said, "Did you want any of this?" Which I ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4 cartons, or no, 5 cartons I think there is, of precipitated chalk. Can't really go out of date, can it, chalk? Right. Anyway, they put a date on it, so I'm not grumbling. It's gone out of date. I ended up with 5. I think 5 of those. Yeah. And 1 tartaric acid, going for wine use, and a fermentation stabiliser, or fermentation stopper, come wine stabiliser. So we've done alright on that. And then shortly after that, they went through one of last year's starter kits, you know, with the homebrew barrel, and I nearly ended up with the whole thing, unfortunately, because I do want a couple of barrels, but all I've done is substituted a new, I think they're just either selling the bits separate or just putting a fresher kit in and another bag of sugar. So I ended up with a Young's Definitive bitter kit and a kilo of brewing sugar, which again was end of October date. As you can see, it's been stored in a bucket for a year in a dry warm shop, so it's not damp, it's not solidified, not really out of date. I mean, I've had sugar, normal household sugar that's 20 plus years old that I had in one of my old army ration packs from the camping past many moons ago, and that was fine. Flicked the maggots out of it, but it was alright. No, yeah. So we've done alright on the freebies, you know. Homebrew this week, dog last week, so is about it on this front. I'm going to tuck into a bit and see if this pear is ready to bottle. I've moved it out into the shed today, so it might be a little bit stirred up still. But, I was going to do the raspberry as well, because that's in a demi-john. But that's still fermenting even now, so I don't know whether to let it run or because it's been going 3 weeks now, and it had some of the dry Young's yeast put in it at the same time as I'd done the apple cider. So I'm hoping that's just a slow ferment and not a secondary bacteria got in and running away. We'll soon know when we take the top off. But I might pull that out today, tomorrow, possibly, just to check, see what the gravity is on that. So we'll come back shortly if the roof of the shed's still on. Well, it was bang on the bottling line at 1010. It still maintained its sweetness. Not dry. Chilled down, that is going to be real nice. Yeah, happy with that one. Got a bit of a tang, but it's a peary taste of some description, you know, whatever flavours make up pear. It's not an off flavour. It's not a bit of the skin. Probably once it's conditioned in the old bottles. Right. Better sterilise some bottles then. Well, that's it. We are complete. Pretty much trouble free. That's the last, the cloudy last bit that I abandoned, putting that in the bottle. Nice and sweet. A little bit more bite to that because it's got the yeasties in. But we ended up with 40 full 500ml bottles plus one 330, and that one is carbed, but I forgot to sterilise it. So that'll be an interesting experiment. And this one had no sugar but is sterilised. I cocked up. I just grabbed the bottle because I had a little bit left, and I just done the second bottle and put it on the bottling squirty cleaning machine. You know, these bloody things. And remembered I hadn't done the first one. So, and managed to fill 2 sample wine bottles as well. And half a pint of dregs in there. So now it's the dreaded cleanup. Right. Until later, or next week, whichever it may be, catch you later.